I'm going to rate the Bloody Roar games. Let's do it. Starting at the bottom, we're going to go with Bloody Roar 4, and that's simply because you can just tell this game was rushed out. The way they handled the meter and the health bar, some of the characters were cool, but you can tell that this was kind of a disappointment that it was the last Bloody Roar game that came out. Next up, I'm going to go with Bloody Roar 1, and that's just because it wasn't a bad game, it's just it had a lot to be worked on still. That they definitely worked on in later games that we'll get into. Next up is Bloody Roar 3. Bloody Roar 3 was a good game. The problem is it just had a couple things they needed to fix, which they did in the later iterations that I'll get into in a second. Next up, I'm going to go with Primal Fury because I think Primal Fury has the best story out of them all, but it still had some kinks that had to work out that they finally fixed in the game I'll mention later. Second is going to fit perfectly because I'm going to go with Bloody Roar 2. Bloody Roar 2 is a great game. I'm not going to argue. I know there's a lot of nostalgia there, but it has a lot of jank there, and it is not the best competitively, which is what I'm going to go with number 1. And number 1, I'm going to have to go with Bloody Roar Extreme.